All right. Excuse me. Sorry about that. What a way to start a video. Welcome to a new video of Exploring New York with James. And this is not Carpenter Falls like I said I was going to. This is a different place. We're going to see some stuff here. This place wasn't a farm at one time. And there is some structures here. There's probably a little bit of history, you know. We're going to talk about all this as we go, but I think we're going to see some stuff. And maybe a nice view. So let's walk over here for a second. And let's just see if there is see if we can see this nice view. All right. It's a little foggy today, and it just rained here. And if the camera is shaking, it's because I'm a little chilly. But that's okay. We're going to get to hiking this and check out some stuff. This is a place called Hinchcliff Family Preserve Loop. Immediately as you come here, you will see an old structure. We're going to find, I think this was the barn. You can see it's really, the foundation is still here. It's looking nice. So this diagram here shows some of the buildings that was a part of the farm. You have a chicken coop, a couple other buildings, 3 or 4 other buildings. There was an ice house here as well. But where I'm at was the cow milk barn where they kept all the milk and kept it cool. The 303-acre Hinchcliff Family Preserve peers over the eastern shore of Skaneateles Lake, offering impressive vistas, diverse habitats, and a unique window onto the human history and changing natural landscape of the property. The Hinchcliff Family Preserve is a key part of a growing green belt of preserved land around the southern end of Skaneateles Lake. Land protection here and throughout the watershed is vitally important because the lake serves as the source of drinking water for the city of Syracuse and several other communities. So you want to know what else is nuts about this place? It is so quiet. And you might hear occasionally some birds singing. But also what you might find is gullies and waterfalls. Okay, so the gully is really neat, but I've been finding, I see a lot of stuff, a lot of old stuff. Not sure what all that stuff is. Looks like an old burner over there. There's some really interesting old stuff here. A bunch of glass too. So an old can there, spray can maybe. But I also found this right here, the old truck. Let's see, it's a 1937 Chevrolet GE one-ton Army truck. Oh, nice. And it's still in really good condition. Yeah, it's still in really good condition. Look at it. Oh, wow. Isn't that something? I don't see stuff like this every day when I'm out exploring, but and the engine's still in. Look at that. I don't see stuff like this all the time when I'm doing this, but this is kind of neat. All right. Yeah, there's no telling how long this has been here. The glass is broken out of it. There is metal, probably from the truck itself laying there. All in all, it's kind of a neat looking vehicle. What does everybody think? I think it's nice. The original 196 acres purchased to create the Hinchcliff Family Preserve were formerly part of a farm operated by the Burns family. In 1938, about 64% of the land within the current preserve boundary was in active agricultural use, while only 36% was forested. At that time, the farm included a full dairy operation, including the cultivation of corn and hay to feed the cows. Now, over 83% of the preserve is forested, while only 17% is open fields. So it looks like I found a rock wall. And of course, I might have mentioned this before, that these were built by the settlers that came here, but also they were built by farmers to go along their borders, but also sometimes I think they built them within their property. So a very nice find. Well, I've stumbled onto something interesting here in the middle of the woods. It's a massive chimney with stone walls and a fireplace. And it seems that the fireplace is in decent shape. I did notice on here the bricks within the middle. But I want to tell you that this is the remains of a cottage of a family called the Wickwire family. Well, this is a nice view. A nice view of Skinny Atlas Lake. Well, alright, this has been another video of Exploring New York with James, and I hope you enjoyed the Hinchcliff Family Farm Loop Preserve. I thought that the structures were really interesting, the old truck, the scenery of the woods was real peaceful, and I think it would be a very nice place to visit. And we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.